Good morning. It is, I think, Thursday, June 15th. Pacific Crest Trail Southbound, Northern California. Been on trail about 30 minutes. Last night, oh my Lord, it cooled down. I mean, like, I had to actually put clothes on and my quilt. Woke up a little chilly this morning just because I didn't have anything on my head. But that camp spot was nice. It was real weird. I'm gonna stop. I don't know, I had this dream. I got in that tent. I was so exhausted, nauseous, I couldn't do anything. I just laid there. Fine, I think I fell asleep. And around 11 o'clock, I had this dream I was talking to somebody about food. Next thing I know, I'm cooking food at 11, I think it was 11:30 at night. So I actually had a dinner last night at 11:30. And I had to boil water and 600 milliliters. And I was so tired, I reached out there, it was outside my tent. Knocked the damn thing over. So I had to do it again, which it's no big deal, but water's valuable out here. It's almost a half a liter of water. But anyway, slept great. Had no problems with the deer. There was one in camp when I got up this morning, but it was just eating bushes. I went to pee and it followed me. Sat there and watched me pee. Anyway, I've been on trail about 30 minutes. I had to finish that mountain. It took me about 30 minutes. So I'm at 6,600 feet. I camped at about 62. That's probably why it was nice and cool. Plus the temps have dropped. As I mentioned yesterday, I got to hike 3 miles to a off-trail water source. And then I have to carry that for I'm going to camp 7 miles past that. And then there won't be water again 3 miles the next day. So I'm trying to get to this supposedly epic campsite, which, I don't know, I should beat any Nobo there because they hike till late. Hell, I've already crossed paths with 5 this morning. Got a late start while I was packing up. Here they come, trudging down the trail. Well, I think I see where I'm going. There's the trail running right up that mountain. Of course, I got to use the bathroom. If you can't see it, it's right there. So I guess I have to wait till those woods over there. it's about, hell, I don't even know what time, 12 o'clock. I just left from that water source. Boy, that was a biatch to get down in there. It was probably a 45-minute ordeal. But it's only water, so I'm carrying 3.5 liters for 7 miles to that campsite that I mentioned earlier. And I've been hiking in the sun all day, but thank God. I mean, it's still hot, but there is a nice breeze, and when you stand in the shade, it's actually, of course, you're so sweaty, you feel a little chilled. But still a bit hazy, but not as bad. I can see the views, but I've taken some pictures and they just look gray-like. But anyway, I'm gonna keep going. I don't know if you can see it, but right there, that's where I was about, I don't know, 2 hours ago. Man, I got some awesome views, but it's kind of hazy. The camera won't pick it up, but I can kind of see. But anyway, I got to get out of the sun. I'm in the exposed. Well, I'm taking a little standing up break in the shade. I had to put the sun hoodie on. It was just, that sun is directly overhead, beating on me. I've been exposed all day. It'd be tough, it's tough climb anyway, but thank God there is a nice breeze blowing. When you get all sweated up, it actually feels so good. You actually get a little chilled. But I think I have about 4.5 miles to go to this campsite. That's the trail. And should get there, I don't know, 3:30 or so, and I'm just gonna get naked and lay on my pad. Well, I've dropped down a little bit into the woods. A little shadier, but I don't have that breeze anymore. But there are a million blowdowns. I remember a no-boat telling me I was going to go through a section where the maintainers hadn't gotten here to cut the logs up yet. I've already climbed over 4, but I don't know if this is that section or not. I don't think so, because it looks like I'm out of when I started, there were hundreds of blowdowns down. Rotten old dried up pine trees in the California North Desert. I don't know how these ferns are living in this gosh forsaken heat. Oh, into a, looks like a pine forest. Anyway, I don't know if you could hear me when I was up top, but I've got about probably 4 miles of that campsite. I met a guy on trail. He was taking a break. He was from Poland, older guy. And oh God, he had this giant backpack, like one of the first things I bought. 75, 80 liter backpack, 5 pounds, hiking boots. He was sitting in the trail with his boots off, pack off, resting. Said he was just section hiking though. Oh, okay, I'm going uphill. Finally have a clear view of Mount Shasta. Supposedly where I'm going to camp, I'm going to be standing right at. Just took a 30-minute break here on this supposed campsite, but it's nothing but a bunch of deadfalls. And a no-bow came by, Cool Waters. He was 66 years old. Started in Mexico. Hell, we chatted about 30 minutes. But I got a 1.5 miles to go and a mile climb. Probably up to the biggest mountain I've climbed so far. I'm at 5,200 feet and I got to go to about 6,400. So once I'm at the top of it though, that's where that campsite is. And I'll check it out. Well, I made it to mile 1202, a little over 10 miles. There's the PCT. There is my tent site. This is not the site that those no-bows told me about. That site was right on top of the mountain. It'd be in direct sunlight until like 9 o'clock, 8:30. And I was dying of heat. I had to climb 3 mountains to get here, so. Got a cool view though. This is, it's not the most level, but that's north, due north. And then Shasta, I don't have a view of Shasta, but it'd be back over on that mountain. But I should have a pretty cool looking sunset. And of course I'm exhausted. I don't feel as bad as I had the last few nights I finished. But I'm about to eat actually, or force it down. Cuban coconut and black bean something or other. And there are a couple other little campsites, probably just cowboy only right there, and then behind there is another one. Or maybe even another one over there, but you'd have to just basically cowboy camp. There's no way you can get a tent up. And I haven't seen another Sobo since, I don't know, 1 o'clock. I mean, excuse me, Nobo since 1 o'clock, so who knows. All right, I'm gonna try to eat, and then oh, I actually have service, so maybe I'll post something tonight. Well, I'm about to eat dinner here. I was gonna show you. That's, Cuban coconut, rice, and black beans. And what I do is I just heat the water and I put all my food in a freezer bag, and then I pour the hot water in there and put it in, I got a little warming bag, and then I eat out of my cook pot. So I never have to clean my pot. You would not believe, I mean, hikers will know this, but people that don't, you have no idea how dusty California is. I mean, everything I have is black. My feet, when I get done hiking, are black. That's with shoes, socks, and gaiters. I've seen hikers in the past on videos thinking, dude, clean yourself up. Well, it's impossible. I brought some wet wipes. I ran out of those yesterday. Trying to clean up each night. It's impossible. So, yep, I'm gonna be a true hiker dirty trash now, because my feet are black, and ankles, tent, all my equipment is dirty. But anyway, I'm gonna eat, and I'm not sure, well, I'll probably hopefully get a sunset. I'll see, get some photos of that. All right, see you, bye.